my channel. Today's video is just kind of a casual chit chat getting ready with me. I wanted to sit, not really getting ready with me because who am I kidding? I'm not really going anywhere like this right now. We already ran our errands and I wanted to sit down, knock over the table, with some of my new makeup with you guys. So yeah, I just came up with this look. I didn't really have any plan, rhyme, or reason. I just sat down and started swatching things all over my face. So this is what we came up with today. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's definitely something different for me. These lashes are massive and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to take them off because they feel really heavy. But yeah, if you guys would like to see how to recreate this look, then keep on watching. I swore I had a new face primer to share with you guys. I guess I was lying, but I do have another product that I do like wearing under my makeup. If you guys watched my makeup tutorial, my first little Instagram makeup tutorial, you'll already know what I'm talking about. But first I'm gonna apply some of this just where I have enlarged pores. This is just the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. I love this stuff because it doesn't feel too heavy, but it does a good job of just smoothing out any enlarged pores or lines that you're wanting to hide. Oh God, my self-tanner on the apparently I missed my fingers. It's okay, you can judge me. I like to have something on underneath my foundation just to really give my complexion this really nice, glowy, healthy look. If you're really oily, you're probably not gonna like this, but if you're normal to dry like me and you like a bit of dewiness, I think you will like this. This is actually a highlighter from Marc Jacobs. It's the Glow Stick in Spotlight Glistening Illuminator. So it looks like this, it's adorable. It's chubby little mini deodorant. So I just like to put this on my cheeks. In my Instagram video, I put it all over, but for right now, I'm just gonna put it on my cheeks, down my nose, and on my Cupid's bow, and I just like to pat it in. And if you're wearing like a dewy foundation, it still shows up underneath. This is obviously gorgeous on top of makeup because that's mainly what it's for, or just on top of bare skin, but I love it underneath products. A lip primer as well. I haven't tried these yet, but I love the packaging. These are from GLAMGLOW. It's the PLUMPRAGEOUS Gloss Lip Treatment. This one goes on top, and this is the Matte Prime. I put a tiny bit of this on earlier. Like the first day I got it, like a dot of it, because I was rushing out the door, and I remember it kind of tingling, but I don't mind a bit of tingling in lip products. So look at the packaging though, it's so cute. Like, it just twists up, and then you pull this guy out, and then you have this little, I know people are gonna go hardcore. People hate self-tanning hands, but you know what? It's something I can fix later, so calm down. Oh, I thought it was gonna be fuzzy. It's like a hard plastic tip. That's what she said. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. Doesn't feel like anything yet. It smells super minty though. And it definitely did mattify. Oh, wow. I got some of that on my tongue, and my tongue already feels tingling. That may have been a mistake, I'm not sure. Okay, so for my eyeshadow primer, I have this from Kat Von D. This is just a eyeshadow, a color correcting eyeshadow primer. It's in crayon form, and it does have a sharpener on the bottom, which is nice. The only thing is, once you apply this, you kind of have to blend it in pretty quickly, and I just jabbed myself in the eyeball. And I find that it works best with the warmth of your finger just because it is a bit thicker, kind of like the NYX Jumbo pencils, but definitely dries down faster. It's not quite as creamy, so it's something that you do want to go ahead and pat in. As you can see, it does a good job of like concealing and just neutralizing any weird discoloration. Like this eyelid looks a lot more even than this one. I have eyelash glue still stuck on these eyelashes because I was actually wearing makeup earlier, but then we came home earlier than I had expected, and I was like, I want to sit down and film. Okay, update on the lips. It's not as bad. It just feels like a normal, like if you can handle Soap and Glory's, what is that one called? Sexy Mother Pucker, that lip gloss that's supposed to be plumping, that's pretty much what it feels like. It just scared me because it came on really quick. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Power of Makeup palette, and I'm going to put Ivy on my brow bone because this is a matte, yeah. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a flat shader brush. This is the Sigma E60. I'll pat some of this right onto the brow bone. You know what palette that I used today that I forgot how much I loved is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. My friend Laura did a look on it recently. Well, I don't think she's posted it yet. Mrs. Lola Lynn, I'll link her channel down below, and she inspired me to pull that back out. I used it today and I loved it, so I think I'm gonna be using that a lot this coming week. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna mix some of the bronzer in here, Chocolate Soleil and Painkiller together and just run that through my crease. Painkiller's pretty, but I just want something a little bit more warm. So, oh yeah, those mix together. My eyelashes look nar. Okay, this is a brush from Blend Cosmetics. The actual name isn't on here, but I've been loving it. It's just a nice little crease brush. I'm gonna grab the shade Wanted and apply this right onto the outer corner and just blend it in a bit. Now grabbing a smaller brush, this is the Defined Crease Brush from Makeup Geek. I'm going to go into the shade Wanted again and just apply some of this into the inner corner too. Okay, now for the inner part of my lid, I got some of these shadows from NARS. They are the Hardwired eyeshadow. So I have the shade Lunar, which is this gorgeous like duochrome. Something about this reminds me of like Lisa Frank. It's like, I'm gonna pat this on and see how it wears on its own if I do need something. Oh no, that's pigmented. That definitely shows up great on its own. Isn't that cute? It's just like a frosty pinky color. That's actually really pretty with the black shadows too. You guys know how I am. I'm always going back and forth and I'm like, okay, I'm bored of my eyes. Let's move on to my face. And I think we're at that point. Don't worry, we'll come back and do some more blending. Okay, so for my foundation, I know this isn't new anymore, but I haven't shown you guys on my channel yet, I don't think. I got the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I've been loving this. I put it back in the box because I've been meaning to do a haul. If you guys haven't seen this one, it's just a huge doe foot applicator. So I'm just going to apply some of this onto my cheeks, and this is the dual-ended IT Cosmetics brush. Love this brush. And I have the shade, I think 9 Natural. Oh no, 9 Neutral. Close enough. The only thing is, the shade range in this was incredibly weird. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to Clinique foundations. I think this is actually the only Clinique foundation that I do have, but everything seemed very, very pink. There were very few like yellow or neutral shades to pick from. And a lot of the shades that said that they were neutral were like straight up pink. I was like, I don't think you guys really know what neutral means. This foundation is definitely a full coverage foundation, but it doesn't feel really heavy on the skin, which is nice. Something that I would compare it to is probably Estee Lauder Double Wear. I don't have really oily skin. I don't really have oily skin at all, actually. So I don't know if it's quite as long wearing as Estee Lauder Double Wear, like when it comes to oil control. But I can tell you it is when it comes to like humidity and weather elements. Like if you're in the rain or it's really humid where you live, I didn't have any issues with this foundation like melting off or anything. This is kind of light right now. Actually, it seems really light. Earlier it was dark, but I self-tanned today, as you can tell from my gnarly hands. Okay, for my concealer, I've been loving these Kat Von D concealers. They're just the Lock-It concealer creams. I think the packaging's super cute. I love the shape of the doe foot applicators too. So I'm just going to go in and apply some of this. I'm not really sure if I like this one more or the Tarte concealer. I can say though that I definitely prefer the applicator on this one over the Tarte one, just because the applicator on the doe foot on the Tarte Shape Tape is like a ginormous doe foot applicator. I like that this one is kind of like tapered and has a nice point, just because then you can really get into any tight spaces. I have these bronzers from Jouer. Go into this bronzer right here and warm up my cheeks a bit. Okay, that foundation is really light. I'm going to go into the Narcissist Dual Intensity Cheek Palette and use shade number 4, which is this gorgeous, like bronzy, coppery blush. And I'm actually just going to use this same brush. No, you know what? I'm going to use this one here. This is the IT Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure it's called like the Ball Wand or something like that. Love this brush because we just need to add some warmth back into this pale little face of mine. Oh, fail. That's pinker than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's pretty, but I thought it was going to be more on the bronzy side. good. For highlighters, there's a highlighting palette as well. Ooh, yeah, I think we're gonna use this. This is just the same thing. Pow Wow Powder 4 times highlighter. Fan brush from Royal and Langnickel. If any of you are curious. Oh, I do like that. I'm still loving that Laura Geller French Vanilla highlighter though. Lately, nothing has been beating that one for me. Like that one looks the prettiest. I'm gonna go in with Wanted and a little bit of Painkiller and smudge some of that onto my lower lash line. But instead of a pencil brush, I'm gonna take this flat shader brush and kind of press it in first and then start smudging it back and forth. Pick up more of Painkiller because I don't want it like crazy dark black under there. Okay, so I threw on some of these Lena lashes. I'm not sure what the name is and I realize they're huge, but I mean, in today's look I was like, go big or go home. But I know they came like in this Vegas collection that kind of looked like a roulette table, but I threw that away because the packaging was huge. So I'm not quite sure of what the name is. They're definitely not everyday lashes because they're like, bam, in your face. Now the next step is not something I would typically wear, but I received a fun PR package from Tarte with one of their newer Tarteist lip paints in Naughty, and it's a black. Is it black? Yeah, no, it's a straight up black. And then the matching lip liner in Blackout. And I don't know, I saw it and I was like, I really want to use that. Okay, so the final update for that GLAMGLOW, it says it's a primer, but it's starting to ball up a little bit. That may have been because some powder fell onto my lip, but it only tingled for like the first 10 minutes and then it went away. Although when I rubbed it, it's almost like it reactivated it because it's starting to sting again. I don't think I've ever used a black lip liner before. It's a little bit intimidating. Like right now I feel like I can see every little nook and cranny in my lip. That's disturbing. I look like that creepy clown guy that rides a tricycle on Saw, like a puppet mouth or something. That looks so weird. This looks drier than some of the other ones. Right now, just on the wand, it looks very similar to a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I did an entire review and swatch on these lip paints if you guys are curious. Oh, yeah, this formula is definitely super moussey. That's opaque. And just like the lip crayons from Tarte, the lip paints have that nice peppermint smell. Okay, this formula is nice. Like it's moussey and whipped. Black lipstick all over my teeth would be super cute. But here's a complete look. Definitely something different for me. I normally never really wear black lipstick on like the day-to-day, but I wanted to play with some of my new products, and yeah, this is the final look. Something you can wear back to school or at the office any day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely something different for me. If you liked it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys would like to stay up to date with all of my future uploads, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!